So I'm back. I'm using another device, so hopefully you all can hear me. Sorry, my husband is doing. Let me turn it off. Oh, I forgot I'm using this. Wow. Okay, I'm tired. My husband, you might hear some water in the background, but that'll end soon, so it's okay. But I just wanted to come back on here because I am back. It took me a lot longer than I anticipated, to get back started on doing the pantry. But again, it doesn't take a long time. Um, it doesn't take a long time. It's just because I'm actually recording the process, and so I felt like, I'm just gonna share that with you guys. So it's gonna be like a behind the scenes of doing the pantry, and then I'm gonna talk about. Um, I'm gonna talk about like how you do a pantry. I'm not getting anything new. There's one thing that I do need to get new. This basket, one of my baskets here, the little bamboo baskets. I might change those out because using them in the cabinet, sliding them in and out, because these are not rolling things, the basket is kind of fraying and it's making a mess. So I'll probably change those to wood. I have to go um wood, or maybe I think like silver. If I can find like the perfect like silver iron, like metal look, that is what I will swap them out. But that'll be in another video, and I'll probably go live when I go out shopping the store so y'all can see where I go and what I'm looking at. But yeah, so let me know if you guys cannot hear me. I really hope you all can. If not, then y'all will just have to get the thing. um Next time I'll just be sure to maybe use a microphone or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so I've already cleaned the cabinet out. That was at the first live that I did a couple of hours ago. Now I'm about to redo the shelves again. Hi, can you hear me? I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Um, this thing right here is actually what is gonna go. How is this done? When I first, okay, cereal. Oh, you can't actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna show you guys where I like how I like things. The cereal is gonna go right here, and then in front of the cereal, we're gonna put more breakfast items. I do need to get some more pancake mix, but I'm trying to just make sure it's lined up. Yes, I know that's dirty. Ignore it. So it was cereal. Then we have the cream of wheat. We have some whole oats. So this is I've got to get the order. So cereal, whole oats, and grits. That'll go right here. So cereal, whole oats, there. So I'm gonna pull it down and make sure this is what I like, and then I'm gonna record it. Again, y'all are seeing like the behind the scenes of the process. I want to make sure I'm picking the right items. Like I said in the previous live, I do have a guide somewhat of what I want it to look like. I do have a guide, but I'm not using it. So we're gonna just very cutesy like slide the cereal back in here. These cabinets are very, very deep. So I can really do 2 rows, possibly 3 if I really wanted to. I don't know. Moms, that's why children are aggravating. Because why, if everything is decanted, why would they have this empty bag of, like the cereal wrapper in here? Why would they do that? It literally doesn't make any sense. So I know I need to refill this now. One tip when it comes to doing your pantry is having a theme with what you are placing. So if you have cereal, you want all the containers to be the exact same height, the exact same style, with the exact same color. So it takes a while to build up because it can be expensive, truthfully. It depending on what you use. But it's like if you have cereal, even if you only use like this much of one cereal and this much of another, you don't overcompensate and get a bigger container for the cereal that you use the most of. You literally have to keep it asymmetrical. You have to keep it symmetrical. That is what's going to help everything look visually. So, look better visually. So in my case, because we use a lot of pancake mix, however, we don't use that much grits and cream. We kept them at the same height. I just did smaller sizes, and I promise it makes a huge difference. So, and I will bring you guys a little closer so you can see what it looks like. And now I am one of those people where I prefer myself to be in alphabetical order. I am out of order. I didn't catch that. I do like myself to be alphabetical order. However, I do not, like, I don't nitpick about it. Like, I don't force my kids or go crazy. Like, if it's not alphabetized, it's not, it'll never be that serious. I'm not trying to give anybody PTSD, not about cereal containers. That's just a thing that I like to do. And because I like to do it, then I do it. I don't force anybody else to do it. But it's easy. I don't know alphabets, apparently. Why do I have, okay. And I will tell you this, moms, if you are out there and you have younger ones, doing things like this actually help teach your children organization, putting it back, and also alphabet order. It's a great way to practice. So for Elle, that is something that I would practice with her. Like, she doesn't get punished for it or anything like that. However, it's just like, hey, come help me put this up. All right, let's play a game. Do you like what comes first? What's your order? If I have these 4 things, cream wheat, grits, pancake mix, and whole oats, which one goes first? And then I let them, and then I will let her tell me what the order is. And so it's a way to make, learning fun for everyone. Okay, so anyway, so that's that shelf. I have to try to remember now. Again, I told you guys I'm recording for content. So I have to go and I gotta look at my picture again and see what I am, like what goes next, like where I'm putting everything. Again, it's been a while since I have done my pantry this way, so I'm gonna pause. I gotta look at the picture because it is a very specific picture. I'm just using it as a guide because it's gonna make you go faster. If I start free thinking or redoing, reinventing it, whatever it is, if I start doing that, it's actually gonna take me longer, a lot longer to get it done. Okay, so I actually messed up. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so floss and learn. This is not the row. I did it wrong. And of course, because I am creating content at the moment, you guys are going to see me, like what it's going to look like. And then we are going to shift everything because in my previous setup, cereal and all that was lower, which makes sense because I want smaller, younger kids to have access to it. So let's switch it up. And because this shelf is shorter, I've got to raise this shelf up. I'm just going to raise this up 1 notch. Again, alphabet order, so this is where the cereal actually will go, in this middle section. And yes, my kid's husband, yes, everybody gets used to me coming to my house because they know a lot of stuff is changing all the time. Let me just put my hands here because I am recording content. And come back to my shorts so you can see what it looks like. Now these containers are like snack containers. As you see, they are very empty. I will do a grocery haul and I'll show you guys like refilling it, but I really didn't want to refill it yet because I wasn't sure where everything was going or what I was going to put in these containers, because these four, they actually do rotate based off of everyone's needs and what they like. Like my daughter, sometimes she likes goldfish, sometimes she doesn't like goldfish. My husband, sometimes I put the trail mix down here for him. Sometimes I don't, and it goes in his office. My son, he likes pistachio, so I will put that. I try, because it's four of us and we have four of these little snack containers, I try to just put something for everyone. So that's that. It is empty, but it's okay. I'm going to fill it. I promise this. I promise this, that it will get filled. I might just do like a little click this order, something very cute, very simple. Okay, so the next thing, this is where the rearranging gets a little different, because I really don't want to touch this section, but I know I have to do something to it. So let me think quickly what I would want this section to look like at the bottom. I do know this I can't do a guide for. Like I've gotta do just something different. This doesn't work. So I think I might start putting the overflow. I feel like putting the overflow right here is very bad. I use it, but I don't use the overflow enough. So let me think. And actually, I have two things with goldfish. So I can tell you, this empty container, snack container right here, I'm gonna put these goldfish in here because we have empty containers, so why not? And let me think. So I have a bread basket. So these containers are super cute. I like to keep them. However, I think only 3, maybe 4. 4 might fit. Let's see if I have enough room. I do have a 4th one. No. Okay, so 4 will not fit. That looks very cute. However, my daughter has fallen out of like with oatmeal. Elle has fallen out of like with oatmeal, so I'm probably not going to put a dedicated space for it anymore because she doesn't eat it anymore, or she doesn't eat it right now. Let me say. One thing she forever eats is ramen noodles. I'm going to just let that stay there. I need to stop talking to y'all and record. And I also need to make final decisions. All right. Now I'm keeping those pulled to the front, and it'll allow for space for storage of other things that cannot be put away to make its way. And same for these snack containers up here. There's room behind it for extras for a skinnier, narrow basket. So I'll put that on my list of things to try to source out this week and get that taken care of. So for these 3 containers, what we are currently in a ramen ramen era, and I actually need to go buy more ramen because we are down to our last 3 packs. And yes, I do feed my. It doesn't matter. Ella's also. She's on hot chocolate really, really bad. I think. No, that space is too big for lunch. I'm not gonna put it there. However, I think in this space I might put quick. Maybe that'll be like lunch, snack, breakfast, lunch. I think that's how we're gonna do it. And then it's not all or nothing. Oh, it is so nice. I don't know actually. I think. Because I have a lot of chips. How many bags of chips can fit in this one? Let's. Am I recording still? Yeah. Maybe I'll just do 2 of each kind, and then refill it. Ooh, that's not gonna work because maybe 1 of each kind. Is that time consuming to refill it every day? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, it's time consuming. But you know what? I'm unemployed, so I'm unemployed. So what else? What else am I gonna do? Would it be absurd to alphabetize this? Absolutely. But again, I'm unemployed, so what does it matter, right? Okay. Anyways, so maybe this is just a trial and error. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see if we like this. If this works out for the family. Remember, you own your home, or you're living in your home. I own my home. You can change things up. You can sell these containers. Just find whatever works. Find whatever works for you. So I have this huge overflow area. If I can find like a cute basket, let me see what I already have. Let me see. That's one of my favorite things is to shop my house and see what I already have, what's not being used, and just use what's already in the house. Like I have this metal basket, which is very cute, but do I want it here? Like, does it fit here? It actually does fit here. So maybe I can put the bag of chips here, not alphabetized, because now, 5 minutes later, I officially have a life. 5 minutes later, not 5 minutes later, 30 seconds later, I officially have a life and I have better things to do. I think this is cute. This has potential. It allows me to fit 2 bags more of chips. Yay! So innovative. Rah rah. And then we have this cute little bread basket. Bread has to go somewhere. Somewhere good. I'm stepping back and I'm just kind of looking. I don't know if I like this. I need to also think if this becomes like the lunch station, what other pantry lunch items do I have that I can put there. And here's like one. This used to be where I kept the chips, because I thought it was cute. I might buy another one. Does this, let me see. This is next to this. I might just, oh my gosh, it does fit. Okay, I'm just gonna buy another one. Oh, I'm gonna order it. Not right now, I'll order it a little bit. Okay, so, another change. I changed my mind yet again. I'm gonna keep the chips here. That's so cute. Okay, the chips are gonna go right here because they do fit next to these containers, and then it allows me to fit more. And then I order another one of these because I like the onions and potatoes to go over here. If you watch my grocery stock, you know we use this all the time for the chips, or we use it all the time for the chips. In my grocery stock, I guess is what I should explain. But yeah, it just holds a lot more and it keeps it organized, etc. etc. Remember, you're recording for content, so actually get the dang on content. We're not going to try and force it. Boom. Now, again, content. Back to it. This pantry actually looks very pitiful. Yay. Okay, so looks so nice, yes. Okay, so I have to figure out what is going to go in this size and what is going to go in this back section that I have. Do I like it? It looks good, I guess. Yes. I really don't have, let me see. Yeah, I really don't have anything else for this pantry thingy, this thing. Okay, so the next situation is it a situation? Kinda. This is the part I actually have been dreading because I think I need to do another big switch. And I'm not sure how I want to do it. Like, do I want to just put the potatoes and onions down here? Can bread and potatoes and onions go together? Like, I guess it doesn't matter. But bread should kind of be up high. So if bread, where should bread go? Bread, this is literally how long it takes me to make decisions. Bread, where is the bread going? Not up there. Bread has to be accessible because the kids make sandwiches. They make their own sandwiches. Sometimes. So, bread has to go somewhere, but you know, we should stop eating as much bread as we're eating. Maybe I should find a small basket for bread. Just because I said. Just because I said we're all on a carb diet, which isn't wrong. This is the current bread basket. And honestly, I think I want to put the bread on the shelf right here. And the reason why I'll say that is because it's always about functionality and how you use your, like how you operate your life. And this side right here is like condiments. We have canned goods. We have extra overflow spices. We have the Pam spray. We have, you know, just a little bit of everything. Or like cooking stuff. And so I feel like because there's peanut butter over here, that justifies me putting the bread. Because you want to be able to get the peanut butter for the bread. Like, you want to be able to get, you know, close to it. So, with that being said, we are about to, so I'm going to move the canned goods that are down here at the bottom. In, you know, minding its own business. We're going to move that. I think I'm going to move it to the top because, again, we are not a canned good family eater. Like, I'll show you guys how much canned goods we have. Shame on me, maybe, for not having more or having, you know, what I do have, but whatever. Okay, I underestimated how many canned goods we have. When does this stuff expire? Let's look. Let's look and see. I shouldn't have anything expire because I usually am pretty on top of stuff like this. Oh shit, this is 2023. We have never eaten Chef Boyardee. I got this on a whim. And I was like, oh, maybe Elle will eat that. We've never got to the point in our lives where I've wanted to risk trying this for her. So perhaps I'll throw that away. 2023, okay, this is 2025, 26, 26, 26, 24. This is 24, 2024, 2020. Adios mio. Okay, this is 27, 27. Okay, and then this is the last batch of canned goods I have. Maybe I should just not put canned goods in here. It's taking up space. 2020. 2024. I'm scared about this. Oh, 2026. I was supposed to make this not this Christmas, but last Christmas. I was supposed to use this for last Christmas. This is 25, June 15, 2025. Cranberry sauce. You guys, I don't know if I'm the only, I know I'm not the only one, but I eat canned cranberry sauce. Jelly. It has to be jelly, only jelly. I do eat this by the can. So I'm going to do myself a favor, put this in the refrigerator so it can be nice and chilled for me. When I get a craving, like a sweet craving, or like I need like something bitter or something, I don't know. Like I love eating just straight cranberry jelly. Did I already look at this? 26. 26? It's kind of wiped off at the bottom. I think this says 26 though. I don't even know why I bought this. This says 24. Or does that say 26? I don't know. It's probably 24. I don't know what I bought this for. And this says 24. Was that last year? Okay, so are we throwing this away? I feel like I need to throw it away. I told you I'm not a big can. I don't do good with canned foods. Like, I don't do good with canned foods. I might as well just not, truly, I might as well not buy it. But so this is all that makes the cut. Technically, I just don't, I hate stocking up on canned goods because, am I keeping this? I don't remember why I bought this, I honestly. So we're gonna let that go. We are keeping this. Yeah, it expires next year. So this, I'm gonna make something with this. I promise. I'm gonna record it too. Okay. So we have one whole empty thing. All this is, we've got to throw it away. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do with it. So if you guys are one of those recycle people and you have a better, like, there's something better I'm supposed to do with canned goods when they have expired, let me know. Or don't let me know, and then I can live ignorantly. Either or. Okay, all this can't fit, so something needs to go. I wrote this. We can eat this tomorrow. So I put it in the refrigerator, I'll pull it out, cause no, it's tomorrow Tuesday? Yeah, Taco Tuesday. And we'll add this. That way everything can fit. We do Taco Tuesday every time, and never not once have I pulled that out. All right, yay, look, I have 8 canned goods left. That's it. If you want a link to any of these things, all of this I'm getting from Amazon. I'll put it in my storefront, let me know. Okay, so this is the very, very small canned goods section that I don't use. So, I'm gonna put this at I'm gonna put it at the very top. Here, let me move y'all. And then, maybe in another season of our life, we'll have more cans, and then I'll bring this back out. Sign a professional hoarder. So we're gonna just move all of this stuff. I will organize that. Maybe I'll do that on live with y'all. Like, organize that. So you guys can see what is. We're gonna just put the candles back here. Here's all my tea. I do like tea, but I don't drink this regularly as I would like. I would like to be that person that drinks tea every day, but I typically don't drink tea unless I'm getting sick. So I've just got to accept that. Like right now in my life, that's not me. So we're gonna put a few candles that we have right here. Ooh, so cute. Oh, my in-law, she gave me this to try. Is this expired? When does it expire? I'm not saying she'll give me some that expires. No, it's good. Oh, this is expired. Never mind. Oh, does she hate me? I'm a little nervous. Okay. See, here's the actually 2 jars of peanut butter that we are going to rearrange our entire pantry for. The 2 jars. I definitely need to clean this out because there's like no room for anything else. Like it's super, super full. So, okay, so that shelf is just about empty. I'm gonna put the bread there. Oh, I'm just recording away. Lovely. Bread basket here. Let me step back. Also, when the space is, when you have an area where it can look a little chaotic, cluttered, a bunch of different things, like bread, for instance, that one basket has our loaf bread, our hot dog buns, our hamburger buns, our tortillas. You put it in a solid enclosed container because visually it is very calming. It is very relaxing to not see a bunch of labels and colors and all that and such and such. Like this is a chaotic mess. But we listen and we don't judge. But I'm gonna fix it. Seriously, I'm gonna fix it. This peanut butter that I'm gonna just shove that in the back somewhere. And I'm gonna shove it in the back for now, and then when I actually organize those Lazy Susans, then I will make it better. So let me open these up. So I have displaced the tea. I don't know what's back here. This isn't like, more lunch boxes. We are getting more cabinets built, and for that space over there, I'm so excited because I really do need storage. I can't believe she just gave me this. Look, it's expired. Oh, it's inverted, whatever. Just, you know, do your thing. This is my baking stuff with like glitter and all that, because once upon a time, I was going to bake. So no, I'm not gonna say once upon a time I was gonna bake. I did bake. It did not last as long as I thought it was gonna last. But I did bake. And this is an ode to that. To the former baking legend. Oh, I did say I'm gonna use these seasonings. I am gonna use these expired. Oh my God, I am gonna use these spice packs. Some of this stuff is definitely expired in here, I'm gonna tell you that. But I already know. I use expired seasoning all the time. Expiration, smexpiration. Okay, here we go. So this is like, just like whatever those are called. And where am I gonna put these? You know what? I'm gonna put them right back here. This is gonna just continue to be just my little bacon. My little bacon. Yeah, my little bacon section. That's what this is gonna be. I have some fish fry. Fish fry. I'm gonna put that with the overflow. Let's see, what if I put in this section? Like, what if I put hot chocolate? Ella loves hot chocolate right now. And so maybe that's just what I would do. Just get a bunch of hot chocolate that doesn't fit the theme of this section, like lunch, but it will keep. Oh, you know what I can do? These. Now, she doesn't really eat, or people, they haven't really been eating these, but maybe we can start back. These little cup thingies, I don't know where this came from. But yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna put hot chocolate right here. We're gonna get some more of these macaroni and cheese cups. Put that on the list. Put that on the list, put it on the list. And then maybe, if I have like an empty oxo, maybe I can put this with like the coffee stuff. BRB. I'll just put it right here for now. And then figure it out later. Baking stuff is gonna stay right there because that was actually just very convenient to have it right here. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't switch a lot, which leaves me to want to put the onions and the potatoes at the bottom. So let's get this section up here. Oh, this is the bread flour because you guys know, I was making bread a lot. I haven't made bread in a while. So maybe I'll just put the bread stuff right here. This is also kind of like baking. This is all-purpose flour, but I keep the flour out now. But I will still leave it with. I still will leave it with the baking stuff. Yay, progress. Oh, I have active dry yeast. I feel like this is very expired. Remember, I am still recording content. When does this expire though? Does active dry use expire? But it's literally brick hard, so I'm gonna assume I didn't store it right, thus it needs to be thrown away. And because we're recording. You gotta eat your stuff or it won't be enough. Alright. My camera's dirty. Why didn't you guys tell me? I don't know, or maybe I'm losing my eyesight and everything is just blurry. You know, TBD. So I currently have a basket out that has potatoes and onions in it. Just letting that sit out. But it will get put up because, again, my brain is always a little so chaotic that I can't stand to look at all too much stuff, like close it all off immediately. I'm gonna shove this in the back here. And we have some jumbo bag of chips. Oh, I thought we had more than this. Oh, you know what? We got rid of that. But for the sake of this little video, I'm just gonna hide this right here. I can't wait to go fill this up. Then we have some oatmeal that I was not eating. I just have to figure out where would it make the most sense for this oatmeal to go. I'll just throw in the overflow basket. And then, yeah, I think that's just gonna go there. These chia seeds are gonna go in here as well because we have an overflow basket. You guys you've gotta have it. I have this box of lasagna, but that's already filled, so I don't need to put this out. This cereal is overflow. I'm feeling like, oh, this mayonnaise is overflow. I already have mayo. I actually accidentally bought it because popcorn is a snack. Popcorn is also lunch. Popcorn is also breakfast if you're a girl. And so I love popcorn, specifically this one. Oh, and because I'm recording content, you guys already know. I don't know where to put it. So we're actually gonna just put it in the back, take it out the box. And put it in the back here. If I didn't have as many chips, if it wasn't so full, I would just put it right here. But because that is full, we're gonna put it in the back here with the lunch. Okay. Then spaghetti, we're actually having spaghetti tonight for dinner, so I'm not going to decant that. But now here is the aggravating, fun, annoying part. You guys, someone told me to throw this away. I purchased this so many years ago and it expired in 2023 and I knew it expired. I knew it expired, but in my heart, I was like, I'm still gonna use it. I'm still gonna use it. Oh my gosh, here I go again. Now I'm looking at the potential, like I could make that. And I'm like, maybe I should just keep it. Okay, Keyona, you can do it. You can do it. Just do it. Okay. We're keeping it, and I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna cook it this week. I'm gonna cook it this week. So much pressure. So stressful. I'm gonna cook it this week. Oh, now I said it. I have to do it. It's so annoying. But here's a bag of jelly beans that I got from my husband. And he didn't eat all of them. Or no, these were for the kids. Never mind. Not for him. But I actually did not give it all because, you know, cavities. Cavities, my dear, cavities. Okay, so now the fun, the interesting part, because when this base was set up, I had more rice, I had flour, I had all of that on this section. Now I don't have all those things anymore because I have moved them to the outside. So we are about to play around with how this row right here is gonna look. And hopefully I am pleased with everything and I don't have to buy anything. Remember, you put everything, like it has to be the same height. Put it in the same height. That's all this is. Oh, fun fact, I actually have OXO, and then I have this other kind. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it from, it wasn't Target. I think I got this from, shoot, I took the tags off. I guess Marshall's. And, not Marshall's. Yeah, like one of those stores. Marshall's, Burlington, something like that. I got them. And these Loctite, whatever ones, are better than OXO. I have actually lost 2 OXO containers, like the lid stops working or it drops and it cracks. And these have held up. Like this is I haven't lost one of these. And I've had these, all of these containers since, it's 2025. I've had them since like 2021. And OXO, I mean, I guess OXO lasting for, you know, 3 years, maybe that is good. But I have not lost any of these, and these are maybe like $1 or $2 less. So this is just so you guys know, this is what you want. Or they look the exact same when they're together, right there, right? And then, but this is a better quality. In my opinion, this is just what you buy when, just to say you have it. And I do have a lot of OXO, but they have not failed me. The ones that I do have, like I have some more. Like this one and this one. These are my last ones. I don't remember what was this. Oh, TJ Maxx. Look, I left a sticker. These came from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. And then the OXO ones came from a variety of places. Target was the main place that I was able to get the matching ones. Like these 4 and like the tall ones, they came from Target. So remember, you want to keep everything as symmetrical as possible. My biggest issue is this is just kind of like a little catch-all spot. It used to make sense when I had the rice and all of that, but it really does just need reworking. I don't even know what this empty container used to have in it. I do not know. So let's try and just keep it. Okay, before I start, I gotta make sure that I get my stuff together. Make sure the angle is right. So I have 2 more containers that need places. We have powdered sugar. I am going to reconvene because I have these 2 minis because it used to work. It used to work really, really well, but then it all went to changed. So we're gonna put these crackers pasta thingies right here. We're gonna, I don't wanna block that label. We can block this. That's okay, that's no big deal. Powder, no, that's not that. I'm gonna, okay. This is out of place. I think this might be the winning setup. I'm gonna see if I have an extra one of these containers, and then I'm gonna swap it out. So you guys wanna come with me to the basement really fast? Come downstairs with me. It's a little walk. I'm not gonna carry y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all here. Look at my pantry. I'll be back. Okay, so I have this container. So I'm gonna do a swap. Okay, that's much better. And then I believe we're gonna do another swap. The baking soda will go, like I'm gonna do a whole like swap around, but let me show you guys what it looks like. And then I step back and I admire my work. Were you guys in here before? I don't remember. Do I like this? Is this chaotic? I think this is okay. So what I have to do now, because I am recording content, I am going to pull everything out, put it back on camera. Don't let me forget where everything went. And then when I do like the actual pantry restock video, I'll do the decanting and all the other snazzy jazzy stuff. And yes, again, there's a lot of space behind these cabinets. They are very deep. Okay, so here we go. So because we're recording content, because we are recording, I've got to redo everything. Pasta's all in the bowl. crackers, it's empty, but I actually have an entire box here, but that's not what I'm doing today. That's even more work. And I have to make dinner, so. Switch the camera angle. Got to switch the camera angle. Keep everything the same height. Same distance. So cute. Oh, that doesn't belong up here. Okay. I actually don't like this. There we go. This is the height of champions. Everything is the same. Now let's look at it, step back. You gotta step back, admire your work. You work so hard. Note to self, I no longer like these clear containers. For this, I'm going to try and find something solid and tall. I told you it's too much clutter, so it needs some more solid baskets. And truthfully, I actually might have baskets already. I would just have to go through my storage bins, and I don't feel like doing that at the moment. ATM, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe. Okay, so now we're gonna put overflow up here. It's 6:45, my God, I still haven't had my nap today. We're gonna put, oh, this is heavy, I might not. I'm gonna put overflow here. Oh no, I'm not doing that, it's too heavy. Overflow is going down here. I'm just gonna change the basket. Overflow is going exactly where she was before. Oh, my battery's about to die. Overflow is going exactly back where she was. And that is, let me see. Yeah, find something different here. Figure out what's going here. I need to clean this. You guys, why does it feel like the mess is bigger? The mess is bigger. I need to wash these containers. Oh yeah, see, oh, here's an OXO I got from TJ Maxx, $10.99. I need to wash all these containers. I still need to put, oh my goodness, where is this stuff coming from? I said I need to put the tea up somewhere. I don't know. Okay, this might be where I stop. Wait. I got to cotton wrap it and just figure it out. I have more crackers. I just I just can't. Let me see what else I have. Breadcrumbs, this stuff. This stuff seems like it will go good with the canned goods. Like this jar of sauce, it's just giving canned goods vibes. Breadcrumbs, it just feels like that's where it will go best at. Then we have, because I was on my little kick of making natural popcorn. Oh my God, I need help. I don't need help. Okay, I'm just gonna hide that back here. Normalize not being in that era anymore. Let's normalize it. Y'all, please. I still have Williams Sonoma peppermint bark. Am I ashamed? Kinda. It is June. But at least it's peppermint bark in here and not, you know, needle and thread. Ooh, it smells peppermint. Okay. I fear we're going to have to throw, I'm going to keep the container. Maybe I'll use it for, girl, please. I don't know what I would use it for. I'm thinking like like for Christmas, I can recycle. Oh, what is that? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking like in Christmas, I can recycle that metal tin, but that's my problem and my solution. I'm a recycler. I'm an upcycler. Okay. Also, look at these. They're good. Buy it. They're the bomb. Change the angle because I'm still working. Record stuff. This video is good. Maybe that's what I should try and make tomorrow. These crackers from Sprouts are good, but I'm throwing them away. Three weeks ago, Elle liked Pockies. Today she does not. She's never liked Pockies in her life if you ask her. So we're gonna throw them away. I'm just kidding, I'm not throwing them away. This one pack of seaweed has been floating around. That was a mess. Now these for real. These weren't even good. Throw them away. Granola is good for everyone. You need granola on your yogurt. We're keeping this. This is a breakfast item. It should go with the breakfast, but I don't have a container for it. Or do I? Let's see if I have something. Oh, this is very close, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit here. Okay. I was gonna say if I have a container, I'll put this in a container. Because granola is for breakfast. Or it's for yogurt. It could be for snack. Granola could be for snack. I could empty one of these out and put granola. No. Lie detector determined that's a lie. What I can do is get like a basket to go behind the snack stuff. Because again, I have all this space up here for like overflow of, I don't know. I have all this space up here. I'm going to put the granola back there. Okay, I actually think I am done. I just have 4 bags of chicken. I mean chips. 4 bags do a restock video, I will put the goldfish in here. So I'm gonna just put that to the back for now. And then, oh, this is a shelf from the refrigerator we're not using right now. So I have to just let it sit there. I can't believe there's nothing up here. Oh, my tea. I still haven't placed my tea. So I'm getting excited. Oh yeah, here's extra cereal. So this should actually go behind the cereal, or it can go down here. Let's see nothing. Let me record my final shot of the pantry. I want to see that. I don't anybody see that part. So maybe because I do, maybe we'll put the tea up. Milk thistle. Drink your milk thistle. Okay, we'll just leave that like that. The crackers, I will restock manana. We're gonna pop that behind the stuff, because remember, there's a ton of space back there. I'm gonna have to redo these name badges, but when I do the pantry restock, I'll show that. I am content. I'm content. I want a basket right here. I want a basket right here. A basket there. A new basket there. 2 different baskets there. And a different basket there. So how many baskets is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to replace the overflowing. Okay, I think that's easy. So I'm gonna go shopping, and when I go shopping for it, I'll do it. Maybe tomorrow, if I get finished editing and all of that, maybe I'll go out and see what I see. I love doing that, but if not, that is literally why I go to Amazon Prime, you know? Most of these containers, a lot of these containers came from Prime, Amazon, like these wood containers, which is why I am thinking about just going back there. The clear Lazy Susans that I have, these are nice, but if I see some wood ones that are the same dimensions, maybe I'll swap those, but I'm not in a hurry for that. That's not that important. What's important now is just kind of closing some of this off, making that match with everything, and yeah. Oh, you guys, let me show y'all up close of like what stuff looks like, and then I will say au revoir because my battery's about to die anyways. Okay, so this is the final. It looks very nice. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, or snack, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then overflow. And these are the pastas and stuff. And then this, don't look. Yeah, everything's pretty much off the table. I just gotta clean it up. I'm not using those anymore. And yeah, I gotta put those back. They fell. But yeah, look at the kitchen. The kitchen's a mess, guys. And this is what it for real is like when I am doing stuff. I'm just always doing stuff. Okay, so you guys, thank you guys so much for do I iron my socks? Believe it or not, I literally don't know how to iron. I do not iron anything. My husband irons my clothes because I believe in steaming. I do steam, and I also believe in putting it in the dryer. So So yeah. Oh, and the next project that I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna show you guys now. It's too embarrassing. It looks a mess, but I'll come back live when it's time to organize some other stuff, so you guys can just see how I keep things tidy. So, but I will talk to you all later. Au revoir, adios. I'll see you guys later. Bye.